What's going on, YouTube? It's Sensei, a place to be chill, Mr. Andy. Better give you guys another Smackdown review for 4/30/2021, the final Smackdown of April, and this is going to be the big pack Smackdown because we're going up against the second week of the second day of the NFL draft. So they load the Smackdown up this week. So we got to see how this Smackdown did this week. How this Smackdown did this week. So SmackDown, we start off with Bianca Belair coming out to the ring, letting everybody know about SmackDown. Then Ziggler and Rude come out to interrupt Bianca Belair, but then her husband, Street Profits come out, they don't like that. But then Bayley grabs the mic from Bianca and starts laughing uncontrollably. Bianca slaps her, brawl starts out, and we got ourselves a 6-man tag team match player. So Bianca Belair and the Street Profits taking on Bayley and Dirty Dogs. Non-title action for any of this stuff here. The matches are pretty alright. Things starts breaking down at it. Bayley runs in but gets KOD by Bianca after she picks up Dolph Ziggler. An impressive feat, but Dolph Ziggler's not as heavy as Otis. I thought she was going to actually put Dolph Ziggler in the KOD, because seeing Dolph Ziggler sell the KOD from Bianca Belair would have been epic. But that wasn't the case here. Then we get Angelo Dawkins does a little frog splash to I think it was Bobby Roode. And then we get Montez, who hits the springboard frog splash. He gets a mad air on that thing and bouncing over like RVD. And then the Street Profits pinned the Dirty Dogs, so they had pinned the tag team champions. So it must mean that at WrestleMania Backlash, they may be getting a shot about that or not. Throughout the night, and even in the beginning of the video packages, everybody's having the main event, who their pick is going to win between Bryan and Roman Reigns. There's only one option, but it shows the seriousness and the importance of this matchup when you have everybody sitting there and chiming in on their opinion of who they think is going to win. Sandy comes up with Seth Rollins, who believes that Bryan will win in a major upset, but he also challenges Cesaro for next week because he said this is not over between him and Cesaro. Then we have a tag team match, Tamina and Natalya taking on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. The match is pretty much boring. Shayna Baszler about to go for a suplex on Tamina. She knocks Shayna Baszler down, does a terrible Superfly splash, and pins Shayna Baszler with that. So they pin the Women's Tag Team Champion, so it shows me that they're going to be up for a match for them later on down the road. We get a Booker T prediction of who's going to win. He predicts right having Roman Reigns going to win it. And then Shinsuke Nakamura picks, and then we see Ray and Dominic backstage, and said he looks at Ray as a superhero. That Rusty feels to him like it's a combo. Then we get another video package by Aleister Black, who comes to tell a story of his life based on a foundation of lies, and his father told him the dark truth, and that he can save you, but he won't. So once again, we don't know Aleister Black is going to come back and everything there, but I'm just glad to see Aleister Black come back, doing some things. Big E says he's gonna get his baby back tonight from Apollo Crews, and he's gonna be a 3-time Intercontinental Champion. And now we get an Intercontinental Championship matchup. Big E taking on Apollo Crews, and once again, when it comes to Big E and Apollo Crews, they have decent matches, and it starts off very intense. But with this whole rivalry before Apollo became the straight Nigerian royalty type thing, they've never been able to finish or complete their kind of matches. But because they all have good things, but I want to see a straight clean match between these two, because as I'm saying this, it doesn't end up clean, as Big E gets the big ending on Apollo Crews, and then we have General Haziz, Commander Haziz, comes in there and gives the Samoan spike to Big E as he pulls him from underneath. But Kevin, as he's beginning Big E, here comes Kevin Owens to come down. He's trying to beat up General Haziz, and then Sami Zayn comes out to help Haziz take down Kevin Owens with the Samoan spike, and then hits Sami Zayn with the Samoan spike as well. So what looks like to me that WrestleMania Backlash will probably be a fatal 4-way, which will be a damn good fatal 4-way between Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Apollo Crews, and Big E. So that way you can spice up the matchup, but you don't have to do both those WrestleMania matches again, because we've seen Big E and Apollo Crews over and over and over again. It's like you gotta give them something kind of different or some kind of big step to see how we move on from the rivalry. And we are seeing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So if you put them in a fatal 4-way, that has a that can be a really, really fun and good matchup for that. So Biggie wins by disqualification. We gotta see what happens after that. Then we're leading into the main event here. A couple of things. Paul Heyman says that Roman Reigns won't lose the championship. Then Bryan comes out. He's looking cool, and then Roman Reigns comes out. We have dropped the Shield music. We have dropped the whole Shield thing. Roman got some badass new music. Level 4 final boss that Roman Reigns is, and I'm like, okay, he has finally stepped away like Ambrose and Rollins have from the Shield. And I like that. Because even it's kind of like what Biggie said, I stay away from New Day. Eventually he's going to do that. But I like that he got new music and stuff like that. And then hopefully with his gears a little bit different. Hopefully it goes back to like the 5-count gear and stuff like that. That's what, that full pull away is. And then when it's time for a reunion, we get a dope reunion. But right now, it's time for him to just branch away from that. I do enjoy the Shield song. So in 2K22, I hope they keep the song in there. But Roman Reigns with a new song, it's badass. And the match is pretty good too. Daniel Bryan starts out with a running knee right to Roman Reigns, and he's staying on him for the majority of the matchup. And Daniel Bryan knows how serious this matchup is. Running knee off the apron to Roman Reigns, and then he kind of goes for a backdrop, and then eventually Roman Reigns runs, gives a clothesline to Daniel Bryan, turns him inside out. So he goes for a couple of things. Daniel Bryan keeps kicking out. He goes for the spear. Daniel Bryan kicks out again. Roman Reigns is getting frustrated, but then hits the guillotine choke and then knocks out Daniel Bryan. And referee has to call the bell. Daniel Bryan lost, which was expected, and now Daniel Bryan is off of SmackDown. He can go to NXT. He can go to Raw. He can go to any one of those things. But now after the matchup, he's not done. Roman is not done. Roman goes and gets 2 cheers and tries to get a concerto to Daniel Bryan, but then all of a sudden here comes Cesaro. Cesaro comes out and attacks. Tries to attack Roman Reigns, but he gets attacked by Jey Uso, who is a super kick on the outside, and he tries to get up on the ropes to help Bryan, but then Jey Uso keeps him down, and then Roman eventually gives Daniel Bryan the concerto. So guys, that was SmackDown. Man, I guess a thumbs up, to be honest with you. And for the first 2 weeks, SmackDown was tolerable. Raw was not tolerable. So I know y'all missed my Raw review Monday, but Raw was not tolerable. I could not do that to y'all. I couldn't do it to myself, to be honest with you guys. But I'm glad you guys still stuck around for SmackDown. So post your comments down below. How'd you guys enjoy Friday Night SmackDown? When I get things more together, and because this is another rough week for me, but when things get back to normal, I want to go back to the Wednesday Night War format, which is the NXT, taking on AEW, because that just works out easier for me. And there's a lot of things that's been going on both, and I have not been catching up with a lot of them shows. So make sure, I'm gonna make sure that I get those back for you guys. But post your comments down below. How do you guys feel about SmackDown this week? What do you think is gonna happen to Daniel Bryan? And how you like Roman Reigns' new theme and interest and everything, especially with that 8K camera. That looks great. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed my review. Hit the subscribe button for more wrestling reviews right here on NC Studios. So once again, it's NC, a place to be. Joe Mr. Andy, and Nerd Coalition is out.